Okay, I can't remember if I showed you all of these or not. Murdle, Murdle, Volume 1, 100 Elements to Impress Mysteries to Solve Using Logic Skills and the Power of Detection. Just some fun little puzzles to fish their movie, to live up a party, to close a business deal, to see what it felt like to kill. As the head of Detection College, she knows every possible way that a person can die, most in theory. Oh, I don't know how that happened. I wonder if it was like that when I bought it. Poor book. Dune. Now a major motion pictures set on the desert planet. Dune is the story of a boy, Paul, who would become known as Meditated Dib, and a great family to bring to future humankind most ancient and a stunning blend of adventure and mystic environments. Not really sure. I've never really read this one. I have no idea how that ended up poorly on the back. Okay, I think this is the last one I need in the series, which is cool. The Desolation of Devil's Ark, the sixth novel of Mrs. Pendergast's. The last thing Jacob Portman saw before the world went dark was a terrible familiar face. Now Jacob and Nor have been exiled, transported back to the place where everything began, his grandfather's house. $14.99 in the US and $19.99 in Canada. Let's see what the other two are because I forgot to do that for some reason. $16 in the US and $22 in Canada. Itchy nose. $18 in the US and $24 in Canada. Look at the poor back. I don't know if that was like that when I bought it. Some of them were really messed up when I was like looking at them. The Encanto's Daughter, Melissa de la Cruz. I wish my mother was here with me and that I have been able to see my father before his death, but I pushed down my fear and sadness. I had to honor my parents by taking the throne, honor my ancestors, all the Encantos in my family tree. I had to take the mantle of my legacy. Let's see. $19.99 in the US and $26.99 in Canada. I knew what they were. Encanto fairy magical creatures. M.J. Robertson has spent her life hiding in the human world, keeping a heavy secret. She's half Encanto. Oh no. Sorry about that. She's half Encanto. As the only child of King Vendico and Serena Court, she's also next in line for the throne. And now, upon her estranged father's sudden death, MJ must claim her place as the rightful heir. In Wondrous, the road to the throne is paved with thorns. I got this for my podcast because I thought it'd be fun. The Exorcist Legacy, 50 Years of Fear. You'd think that at this late date there wouldn't be a lot left to say about The Exorcist, one of the most skillful, manipulative movies ever made. But you'd be wrong. Veteran journalist Nate strangely charts the making, marketing, and enduring representation of the supernatural horror blockbuster that's haunted the nightmares of two generations of filmgoers. It's a great read, and if you're not a lapsed Catholic. 28 in the US and $37.99 in Canada. On December 27, 1930, 1973, The Exorcist was released. Within days, it had become a legend. Moviegoers braved hour-long lines in winter weather to see it. Some advance member famously fainted or vomited. Half a century later, the movie that both inspired and transcended the modern horror genre has lost none of its power to terrify and unsettle. I've got to clean this pile up at some point, but that is not my go-to right now. I got two of these. This is the Comic Complications, the Convention series. Brooke, I messed up big time and broke a reporter's most critical rule. Always ensure your mic is turned to the off position before shoots. As penalty for my mistake, the network has reluctantly I can't pronounce this, to Comic-Con. Last place I wanted to be. It's hot, crowded, and strange costume characters surround me. What's worse, a guy stole my freaking latte on purpose. All I have to do is suffer through the next 4 days, but Benson David is doing his best to make it impossible. Benton. Another year, another uneventful Comic-Con, that is, until a rude and annoying woman had the nerve to interrupt my blissful morning. Immediately, she expressed special treatment, but I decided to bring her down a notch or two. Sure, I may have misled her about a particular caffeinated beverage, but someone had to teach her a lesson in humility. I loathe this vain, annoying, and mean-spirited woman, but at the same time I want to kiss her full lips, touch her all over, and make her mine. I thought the con would be boring this year, but Brooke Bennett changed the game completely. And it is signed right there. The only problem is, it is really hard to find the price tag on here. I believe I think it's $9.78 or $8.16. And then I bought the second one because it says number 2 in the thing. What happened at a romantic novel convention stays at a romantic novel convention. If only that were true. I'm just a typical romance reader who dreams of becoming an award-winning author. The best way to get my foot in the door was to attend this book signing and network like a boss. Unfortunately, that event left me with more than just professional consequences to an author. I gave myself to the worst possible person and had to live with my consequences of my actions. Now 6 years later, I run into Mr. Complications only to find there's more to the story than I initially thought. Talk about a plot twist. I write toppers for a living, but thought I'd experience them firsthand. And this one is signed too. I think I want to get more of her story because they look... I started reading one of them when I was in the store and it looked really good. I'm excited about that. I also want to find your harmony. And I got some calming candles because I had a really bad day. A couple bad days this week, so I got some candles. Some new ones that hopefully will help. Got some sage. Thought you had to light this part. My stepdad said you light this part. And then you just let all the negative stuff go away. Got some more bracelets that I find really cool. Genuine piece of wood that's like smoothed from like, I want to say another part of the world. Could be wrong, not 100% sure. this cool bracelet. It says, believe in yourself and magic will happen. But it is so extremely heavy. A cute little heart rock. A ring. I think it could fit almost in any finger. These cute moon earrings that have like mushrooms and stars. And then this stable. The moon is the eye of the goddess, the mirror that sees and reflects everything on earth.